All right, so we're recording. So this is our first boot camp of November. Also, the last boot camp of November, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's November. Okay, you guys. So one thing I thought we could talk about, because I think it's really important, is setting our intentions for the new week. So this is a holiday week. And I don't know about you guys, but I tend to be of the personality where, well, not so much anymore, but I do tend to fall back into this habit of it's all or nothing. So even like on Thanksgiving, or if it's a holiday or something, and I'm like, okay, I know I'm going to have desserts later. And so sometimes, like, no joke, I'll be like, breakfast? Oh, I think I'll have some cookies. Because, this day is shot anyway. I don't know if you guys ever do that, but I'm so like all or nothing. I've always been like that. And so I'm going to be very, very specific this week in really like setting my intentions and setting my goals, because I think that if we are not intentional and don't like tell ourselves, okay, this is the day that I'm going to allow myself to have these treats. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. And to realize that one meal doesn't make you gain 500 pounds, right? Like, it's a meal. Just really like work on my mindset going into this week. It makes a big difference. So my couple tips that I had were, number one, like, decide that you are okay with having treats on Thanksgiving. Don't pull a Sue and have desserts for breakfast before you go. Like, you're just going to feel crappy, right? Like, don't do that. And if you are like me, then you should Facebook message me and we can be accountability partners on Thanksgiving, not to have cookies for breakfast. But one of the other things that I wanted to talk about too was I was listening to a thing, and she was saying so many times we actually like create our own obstacles when it comes to our health and fitness journey. Like, we make the obstacles. So we take a thing like Thanksgiving, which is just really having nummy food with friends and family, and we make it an obstacle for the whole next week. And I'm not saying like everyone does this, but we're like, oh my gosh, it's going to be busy. I'm going to have to cook. There's going to be food everywhere. It's all just going to jump in my mouth. I'm going to blow my goals. I might as well just take the whole week off and wait till December 1st to get back at it. Like, that is a choice that we choose to make if we make it an obstacle. So instead of taking this week, think of things that you have been telling yourself are going to be hard. So for me, I might be like, well, the kids they have half day Wednesday, they're out of school Thursday, they're out of school Friday. It's going to be really hard to get my workouts in. Instead of making my circumstances an obstacle, I can make it a path to get to where I want to go. So, okay, I'm going to be really intentional to maybe wake up before them and get some personal development in so that my mind is ready to conquer my day. And then I'm going to work out during this window that I know I have with the kids. Because even if your kids are home for the holidays, because I know we have a lot of moms in our group, let's be real, you are not sitting next to them on the floor playing with them 12 hours nonstop during the day. You're just not. There is time for you to take that 20 to 30 minutes and get your workout in. Anyway, so I think it's just really, really important that we really double check ourselves and say, am I making things an obstacle when it's not? It's really just a choice that I have, and it's my mindset around this. Also, if you're not doing personal development, I don't think we talk about this in the boot camp enough, but man, that's where it starts. I know for me, even if I'm like, oh, I just like don't really want to work out today, or I'm just not in a very good mood to eat healthy, I need to sometimes just pick up a book, and not like a novel, but like pick up a book that's going to inspire me to take care of myself. And even like within like 2 or 3 pages, I'm like, okay, I can do this. Like, if you don't have a good book recommendation, I'm pretty sure in the file section we have book recommendations. Or you can ask whoever your coach is too, or just ask in the boot camp, like, hey, what's a good book? Personal development is everything. Okay, so the other thing that I want to just say is, when it comes to making goals for a new week, maybe not this week, but maybe this would be a trap that you could fall into the next coming week, because it's December 1st is on a Sunday. The December boot camp is going to be epic. Like, it's going to be so fun. And And then after December, we have the new year, right? And so it's really easy to be like, I am going to do this. I'm going to do it all at once, and it's going to be amazing. And then what happens is we get really overwhelmed, right? So maybe especially this week would be a good time to practice. Okay, it is a holiday, so my throat's scratchy. It is a holiday week. So let's pick one thing that you can work on, like to get you to be closer to where you want to be. So what if we shared those goals? Do you guys want to do that? I have to cough so bad. I'm not dying. I just have a really scratchy throat right now. Okay. I'm going to mute myself, and then you guys, actually, I'm just going to mute myself and cough really loud so I don't keep coughing. Think of one goal that you can share if you want with the group about what is one thing that you can work on in the coming week, even though it's Thanksgiving week. Okay, I'm going to mute myself and cough really loud so I can stop having this freaking scratch right here. Okay, I'm done. Okay, guys, so I think for like my goal, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink my water because that's something I've been doing better on. But I really want to work on drinking like 16 ounces of water. That's not that much. Right before every meal. Because I think that'll help going into Thanksgiving. And it sounds easy, but it won't be. I'll have to be like very intentional because I'll probably want to be drinking like a whole glass of wine maybe before a meal. You know what I mean? Like, or I'm just going to be busy talking and I'm going to be like, oh, well, I'm just going to sit down and eat. So that is my goal. I'm going to do that before every meal, not just on Thanksgiving, but on every meal this week. So what about you guys? What goals do you have? Because then we can like check in with each other. And also if you say it out loud, it really helps to stick with it. If you're not wanting to talk or be seen or whatever, you can type it in the chat or you can just share with the group later. Like there's no pressure at all to say anything. I just want you to know if you want to share them, you can.
I've been doing MM100 and this is probably like the most consistent I've been with a program because a lot of the programs give you like rest days. This one, the rest days still have a workout, so you're still doing something and logging in.
Yeah.
We're going out of town for Thanksgiving, but we're staying with my sister-in-law, and she does Beachbody and she has all the equipment and a place for it.
Nice.
So my goal for myself is to stick with my workouts even as we travel and as we're there.
Nice.
Because I've really loved how consistent I've been and how good it's made me feel. So I'm like,
nice.
I'm gonna keep up with that. And even while I'm here and we've got family in town, like this is important to me. I can carve out the minutes a day to cross that off my list. So that's my goal.
I love that. Okay, so you are going to work out. When are you leaving?
Wednesday, and we get back Tuesday.
Wednesday. Okay, so are you going to work out every single day while you're gone then?
I think so. If there's travel days, I think I'm gonna double up on like the freestyle flow and the revive. So I can still take, because those days are usually the hardest to get the workouts in. So I'll probably double up.
Okay.
So that I can rest on those days.
Okay, cool. I like it.
Do you take Energize?
Sometimes, like if I'm feeling I need it in the morning, I'll take it, but I don't always take it.
Okay.
So my internet is a little unstable, but my favorite thing to do if I'm just really not feeling like working out is you take your Energize and then you have no choice. You just have to go through with it.
It's true.
So if you plan ahead and then you take the Energize, then it's like, oh wait, I don't have a choice. I have to work out. So
that's true. Plus, I just feel like you'll feel so much better. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
Everyone will feel better, especially Thanksgiving if you work out first.
Visited her place before, and sometimes I've worked out and sometimes I haven't. And the times that I have, I've definitely like noticed the difference it makes.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. I like it. I like your goal. Hang on.
My goal is the same too.
The same as me?
The water. Well, the water. This is my favorite. Like I take it from here and I put it in here, and that's how I keep track of it. Granted, this is like.
Oh, she froze
house today, but I'm sorry, my internet.
You're back.
Water.
Okay. I'm writing down everyone's goals just for fun because we can, if you want. You don't want me to, but like it'd be
Call us
cool.
out, Sue.
Tammy, what about you? How are you feeling?
Well, I just started. So,
Okay.
I mean, I haven't even started working out. My first shake was yesterday.
Yay! Oh, your first Shakeology.
I just got my box.
Nice.
So, yeah.
What flavor did you have?
Pardon?
What flavor did you have?
The vegan chocolate.
Nice. Yeah. That's great. And what workout program are you going to do?
I'm going to start with the 21-day fix.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, cool.
Yay. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. So just know that I'm in it with you. I went from Morning Meltdown to 21-day fix. I was so sore. So just know that like, if you feel like you're going to die, I'm with you. And it's such a good feeling.
Okay. Thank you.
When you're going to do your first workout?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning? Woo! That's so exciting.
It is exciting. It's like I had to do something, and I've known Kay Aloha for years. So
Kayla has your coach?
yes.
Nice. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm really excited for you.
Thank you.
Do you have any goals for this week besides just like crushing day one, which is so exciting?
Probably water as well. So,
Water? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to write down your goal too?
Sure.
Okay. Water, and you're going to crush day one. Okay, Jakayla, I got everyone. Megan?
Okay. So mine is more mindset, I think. We are hosting Thanksgiving, and usually we always do, but I'm normally like a major control freak. Like the house has to be spotless, everything has to be perfect. And this year I'm just practicing giving myself grace, knowing that everything does not have to be perfect, but that we are coming together as a family to celebrate and be thankful for one another and enjoy each other's company. So that is my main goal this week.
Okay.
Just working on that mindset shift. I cannot
that mindset shit.
You know what I mean. I know. Water would be good too.
Mindset. Water would be good too.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of wine. Okay.
Maybe a little bit of wine.
Mom, you don't have to unmute yourself. I will text you after this call. And
I'm unmuted. I'm here.
Okay.
I was going to type something, but I couldn't figure that out. Anyway,
Okay.
I am going to get my 7 workouts in because I'm doing morning meltdown too. So even if I have to double up, because we have some company in the house and sometimes I don't really want to exercise when they're on the other side of the wall. So I'm going to double up or whatever just to get my 7 in. And then Susan tried to keep me on track last week with my food, and we did 2 days. So this week I'm going to do Monday and Tuesday perfectly, and then have Grace the rest of the week because I don't know what's happening for all those days. So
okay, I will go
it.
I'll do Monday and Tuesday with food with you too. I will use the containers.
Yeah,
I'll do that with you too.
sounds good to me.
Yay, I like it. Okay, it's on containers, 7 workouts. Okay. Tammy, how are you feeling about the containers? Are you using them, or are you just focusing on like getting into the habit of like working out first?
I didn't get the containers. I just got the shake and then whatever came with it.
Nice.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. Oh man, I'm really excited for you to do that program. Has everyone here done 21 Day Fix? I think everybody has, huh? Megan, you have, Rochelle, you have, and Jakayla, you have, right?
Yep.
Yes, that is just such a solid program. Cool. What else? Is anybody else struggling with anything? Sometimes it's, if you're really having a hard time with something, it helps to throw it out there.
Well, I was going to say I modify a lot, and a lot of times I modify the modifier. So I want to encourage Tammy that you, even when you think, oh, I can't do that, what they're doing, you just modify it and move. And so I do that a lot. And I have to just tell myself, that's okay. I can't do those little fly up in the air things with my legs and stuff, but I can move. And it's more than I moved before I did it. So I want to encourage Tammy. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks. Cause I have Kay Aloha knows this, but I have a right knee. I have a old high school injury, and I've re-injured it in my right knee since. So she told me, she's like, I can help you modify stuff if you need to. So, but I'm just going to go with it, and then I'll go to her for help if I need it. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's for
that's
sure.
good.
And like, even in 21 Day Fix, there's the modifier, but like, even if you do modify the modifier, like I followed the modifier week 1 and I still was that sore. I was like, I don't want to jump. I don't want to hurt my knees and my back. And like, sometimes it's just not worth it. You know what I mean? Like, you can still get such a good workout in without doing all the fancy stuff. Like, no, I have to stay on the ground. Yeah. That's good advice, Mom.
As long as you have proper form, I think you're getting a good workout. Like that's really all it boils down to.
Yeah. You know what, the other thing that I have been realizing is, so I'm a year postpartum and my lower back is still really messed up from labor because of that monster of a child who came out of me. Like, it's so messed up, my back. And I've never had back problems. And so I have just learned that, you know, you do the warm up, it's like a couple minutes warm up, and then they just start the workout. And so what I've been doing is I hit pause after the warm up and I give myself time to like do a little extra stretching, or like just really listen to my body and not feel like, well, they are warmed up and they're moving on to the workout, well, I better go. I used to do that and then I would tweak things. And so I just am not afraid to hit pause and be like, nope, this girl needs a little bit more warm up and then I will do it. And also at the end too, just to take the extra time. Sometimes they stretch so quick and I'm like, yeah, I need a little more than that. So I think it's really just like we've been talking about, listening to your body, giving yourself grace, and not feeling the pressure to like keep up with them, because it's such an individual thing. Oh yeah. Rochelle's in the chat, for those of you who can't see it, Rochelle's gonna post a Zoom link tonight. So you can hop on at any point if you want, just click on the link and you can work out. And if anybody happens to be working out at the same time on the link, we can see each other and encourage each other, which is really cool. At first, when I remember the first time I did it, I was like, oh, I don't want to like anyone to see me, but it's actually really fun. Like, you feel like you're not as alone in the workouts, especially it's fun if you're like doing the same program.
I feel like I push myself so much more when we're on live.
I'm like, oh, I can't like walk away and get water as much.
Right? I can't take a break.
A ponytail.
Yeah.
Well,
I gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Megan, we moved a lot of stuff down here again. So I'm actually able to do, because remember I was telling you about not being able to do it in the morning because it was at the gym. So I moved everything there again. So I might be able to do the mornings if you're still doing the morning workout, like
cool.
super early.
Yeah, I've been, I kind of been playing around with it because I've been doing like the affirmations and like goal setting and PD in the morning. And I've been spending like 45 minutes to an hour on that. And I really actually like that morning time of just like easing into it. But then I also want to do my workout. So I'm having a hard time with it because I have to rush to get to work, you know? So I don't know. Some days I work out in the morning, some days I wait. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm kind of the same way. My schedule changes and it kind of just fluctuates, you know, but I'm usually about a 9:30 a.m.er. That's about normal time for me. It's about 9:30.
Cool. That's so good. You
So
guys,
if anybody wants to join me,
a lot to hear what your guys' goals are. I'm excited now for this week. Okay, is there anything else that anybody else has? If not, just the one other thing that I would say to end it on a piece of wisdom, which I know we talk about this in the boot camp all the time, but seriously, motivation is just crap. So this week, when you're feeling like you're just not motivated, or maybe you're discouraged, I know for me, whenever I start a new program, I gain like 3 to 4 pounds the first few days. It's just the way it is. And I think a lot of it has to do with your body retaining water in your muscles, and you're swollen. And so just whatever happens this week, just trust the process, do the things, take it 1 hour at a time. So like literally just push play and don't think about what the rest of the day is going to hold. Just do that thing and know that 30 minutes later, You're going to feel so good knowing that you did the thing that was going to make your life better. You're going to feel better. And when you're really sore and you don't want to work out the next day, just remember, as soon as I just do the warm up, then hit pause and warm up a little bit more, I'm going to start to feel better. So just, yeah, don't wait for the motivation to come this week. Do all the things. And then just know that like motivation is when you put that pair of jeans on and you're like, ooh, I'm feeling a little loose in these. Or you step on the scale and you're like, oh, hello, new number, in a good way. Yeah, that's the prize. So the motivation comes later. So just do all the things. Tammy, it was so nice to meet you. It's nice to see your face, and let's chat in the boot camp because we are doing the same program.
Yay.
Okay, cool. All right, you guys, have a good Sunday evening, and I'll post this for the girls who weren't here, and